Hello, Soul Lights. Welcome. Thank you for joining me again. Those of you that are returning, I feel so in joy and such heartfelt thanks for this Soul Path community. I love connecting with each and every one of you. It really makes my life even more enriched. If you happen to be new to my channel, welcome. I'm Michele, and I hope you get some insight and understanding for your soul path at this time. As always, timestamps are in the description of the video, and if you want to know more about me, that's also there. There's ways to get in touch with me and to do deeper personal or group work with me, and a link to the amazing Soul Path Awakening community for Soul Path seekers, Soul Path journeyers, and an amazing Soul Path community on Patreon. If that's something that you would like to connect with, please feel free to do so. This reading, we're going to look at June, the energies of June. What is the tone and the theme? What is the tone vibrationally coming up for you? And we're going to look at some individual aspects of your life just to give an overview. I also will be doing a meditation, so if you want to stay for that, you can, or as always, you can skip ahead to the timestamp. So just as I was looking in the energy of June from my guides, and then also looking at the vibrational focus from the numerology, we are in a 49-13-4, okay? June being a 6 month, right? So there is a lot about breakthroughs, clarity, clearing the air with something or someone, really either getting out of stuck states in June or finding ways to get out of stuck states, ways to really maximize on what it is that you have been wanting to do in your life. So I would say for some there might be starts and stops, but it's only to evaluate or reevaluate something. There's going to be a lot of movement and openings and a lot more clarity for people. You're going to see what's not working, what needs to be addressed or fixed. But also I feel for many people kind of a sense of relief, a sense of peace, or a sense of I want to just relax more or do something different. I don't want to work all the time, or I don't want to work on myself all the time. So this whole idea of work and play, work balance, family balance, friends, leisure, that is coming into play. And also for some of you that really enjoy working on yourself or healing, you're going to find different modalities. And some of you are going to really dive into it in a way that it's no longer work, it's a joy. All right, so before we get to the meditation, go ahead and have a look at the cards. I will, after the meditation, pause the video so you can skip ahead. So we're going to put also some crystals, some stones here. For soul story number 1, we have pyrite nugget. For soul story number 2, we have malachite. For soul story number 3, we have citrine, polished citrine. Okay. Now I will be in the reading using my runes. Those of you that have been connecting with me for a while and traveling on the soul path, you know I love these runes. They mean so much to me. But what I've decided to do, rather than lay out the runes ahead of time, because sometimes there could be repetitive runes in different soul stories, and that really underscores a message. So we will be getting into runes and tarot and probably astro dice as well. And also, as always, if you have any topic suggestions or reading suggestions, please don't hesitate to email me or put it in the comments. Better yet, put it in the comments of any of the readings or on my Instagram. I'll always see that. And those of you that are part of the Patreon Soul Path community, you can always message me there. You can shoot me a message there. All right, Radiant Soul Lights. choose the one that chooses you, is what I like to say. All right, so if you're staying with me, let's take a deeper breath in. And if you're in a place and you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring your awareness into the heart-lung area of your body. And slow your breath down. Bring your awareness into the heart-lung area of your body. Now the next breath in, you're going to feel yourself connecting into yourself, your inner self, your inner being. Feel yourself as you breathe out, relaxing the body, aligning into your higher self and aligning into this part of you. And just feel safe right where you are, right here, right now, taken care of, and you're in good hands. Take a deeper breath in. Focus within. Breathe out and feel yourself extend and expand into your higher self. Relax your body. Open your heart. Open your mind. Relax your body. Now the next conscious breath in, you're going to breathe in above the crown chakra. 2, 3 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet. Breathe all the way up above the crown chakra, connecting deeper into the soul star chakra. Begin to feel your soul essence, the divine blueprint of you. Consciously breathe out, feeling that divine essence of you as your body. Feel more comfortable and safe in your body. The next conscious breath in, breathe back up into that soul star chakra. Bring your awareness 2 feet, 3 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, all the way up into the center. Feel that connection there to healing light, source energies. As you breathe out, release the breath, let it go all the way down the body, down out through the soles of the feet, all the way deep into the earth, deep into Mother Earth, into the Earth Star Chakra. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel yourself safe, centered, stable, peace, and calm within. The next breath in, breathe in. Accentuate that in-breath, and as you breathe out, feel your energy radiating around you. Feel it emitting the light vibrational frequency that you are, the frequency of light, sound, tone, wavelength, and pulse. And now feel what you truly need, and that what you want on a soul level coming back to you with grace and ease. Grace and ease. All right, beautiful soul family. I feel you. Such radiant soul lights. Choose the crystal or card or cards that call you. Set your intention. Be open to the insight and guidance. And yet know that ultimately you are the one that holds the key to your own understanding, insight, and awareness. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Hello, soul story number 1. I kept hearing for you lap of luxury. And as you can see by this card, this is the Zen Osho deck. There's a lot of abundance. There's an energy of relaxation, but also intention. If you look in the eyes, there's this intention, or even looking at the observer. So I feel like even though it's a time to relax more or to play more, you're starting to realize that you're connected up to source energies. This is the King of Pentacles. So even though there may be more work to do, more that you need to focus on, or maybe you're dealing a lot with finances or work or career or things that have to do with 3D reality or manifesting, creating, or projects, you're taking more time out. Now, underneath is a book. So a lot of you are studying, or you're going to be teaching. Maybe you're taking a course in June, or teaching a course, or you're studying something to then teach it. And you're starting to depend more on your own understanding of things, your own wisdom. So there's a lot of light. This is the part of the tone and the theme for you. That the change for you, the breakthrough, is a feeling of abundance. And it's not going to have to do with any amount of money in your quote-unquote bank account. Some of you could find something that you lost or misplaced, or you thought you didn't get a certain job and then that comes through, a certain position, or you thought someone wasn't thinking that highly of you and then you find out that they are. So there's going to be some cool surprises for you in June. You see the lotus leaf. So a lot of it also has to do with your spirit or spirituality, nourishing your spirit. I'd like to keep that card up. The card that you chose is really your subconscious connecting to you, saying, from your unconscious or creative unconscious aspect of your being, that it is showing you that, hey, pay attention, this is a focus. So a lot of times the cards we choose, I hope you can see that, or the stones that we're drawn to, reflect what we're going to be focused on, or what we need to be focused on, or what we're doing, what the message is from our higher self, or our very own inner psyche. And of course you got pyrite. So again, this has to do with abundance, manifesting. Reminds me of a gold nugget. So for you, the manifesting and the abundance is also going to come from your wisdom, what you know, what you've studied, what you've trained in. It could be life wisdom. It could be just knowing yourself more or better. It's like you have this gold within you, something very valuable. So June, you're going to be valuing yourself more. Maybe even valuing your own path. Oh, I just realized when I put this up close, everything in the background gets diffused in the camera. And then when I put it down, then you can see. So what is that for you? Okay, I hear it. Spirit is saying, don't focus too much on the details or what's immediately in front of you. Think more big picture. You're getting caught up in like little to-do things. Like, I got to do this, I got to run here, I got to do this, I got to fix this, I got to do this. It's like you're in a lot of, I got to do this, I got to do that, instead of resting in the center of your abundance. So you're either going to be thinking this way, or this little message, from the higher self and spirit and the guides coming through. Your guides are saying, don't over focus on I have to do this, or like work or labor or keeping busy. Like you can kind of rest a bit in June. Take some time off. relax, just a vacation, a weekend, a day, a staycation, get massage or treatment. Even some of you might be bartering with someone. You might be trading healing work. Really look at that card. This is a very powerful time for you in June. I really see what else is coming up for you, but it's kind of like this interesting turning point for you. I really want you to see as much of the card as possible and just look at that. Abundance. Abundance. Ooh, awakening. So you are awakening. Something is awakening within you. So I'm going to put the cards out because I want to get a whole view. Ooh, blossoming abundance. And I don't look at these cards ahead of time. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Well, I was getting that in the meditation, if you stayed for the meditation. So I do feel that you're having, or you've been having slowly but surely, a heart opening. You're opening to your inner temple. You're feeling better in your body. Now, this is, with this abundance, you know, the guy's a little plumpy, you know. Some traditions, even in the Southeast Asian, the Indian culture, I spent some time there, and I didn't realize, which is so different from our Western in the United States, that having a lot of jewelry and being more plump means the woman is well taken care of. Isn't that interesting? Culturally, things can be different. So, yeah, I stayed with the family, and we talked kind of differences. So I feel a lot of you are starting to feel better about yourself, better about your body, your temple. You're starting to see that your body is this temple. You're kind of awakening more to your gifts. And that's going to start bringing this abundance. Now, I am going to say for you, this is not necessarily in June. It might be, or you might have a hint of this. But there is someone or some group or some company that's going to notice you or notice what you do, or somebody is going to refer you. I feel like someone or some people, it could be maybe if you work with clients or customers, they're recognizing something in you and are going to want to hire you. So June, really trust yourself and get into that blossoming abundance and feeling better and better about yourself, about your body particularly. That's what Spirit is telling me. I'm getting a message from God. You are perfect as you are. Man holding a coin. That could be the offer. This could also be you. Because so you're connecting really a lot with the male energy. But I do feel it's balance. It's male-female energy. But again, look at him. He's relaxed. But his eyes are focused. So there's this intention. So you're very much on your path. In June, you're very much, I would say the rest of this year also, but you're focused, you know, yes, on your money, your income, or generating, but it's also about your gifts, your talents, your gifts. I think for some of you, there's a gift or a talent that you've kind of haven't fully fleshed out, that gets fleshed out. You haven't fully used or appreciated, and now you're doing more to use it and or appreciate. Okay, I also feel very peaceful. Oh, adjacent possibilities. Yeah, there are possibilities coming in for you. For some of you, it will be, yes, in June. Some of you, it's, I don't know, probably the next 3-6 months. There's possibilities that you don't even know of yet. And that's why I think Spirit is saying, don't be so focused only on what's in front of you, or I got to make this happen, I got to do this, or I got to keep busy, I got to keep grinding, I got to keep happy. So in a way, it's like, your higher self is coming through more. You're having this awakening of connecting more to spirit, or spirit, that aspect of you, the unseen, right? The higher self, that you're using other worlds or other dimensional aspects of your being to get more done. See, look at all these doors, but then there could be one door here that you don't even see or you don't even notice. It's like something is coming out of the blue, out of a left field, out that you are not going to be aware of, or you're not aware of now. And 24/6, it brings a lot of harmony. It brings a lot of fulfillment. So I'm hearing for you in June, expect the unexpected, but in a very positive way. Okay, so let's get some tarot. Now, I'm going to take, so that's kind of the overview. I would call the theme or the tone. The vibrational tone for you is abundance, fulfillment. So really align with heart energy. You know, if you have tuning forks or you have crystal bowls, or you can listen to, even on YouTube, anything that has any sounds or music that connects you to the first, second, and third chakra and the fourth chakra. Okay, first, second, third, fourth is really going to help you ground and connect in. Okay, so you're awakening to some kind of gift that's bringing you more abundance. It's bringing you more positive possibilities. You're connecting in kind of to the creator part. You want to put stuff out there. You want to put stuff out there in the world, and you're open to new possibilities. I feel many of you have exhausted certain possibilities or certain direction or certain job or certain career or relation. You've gotten to a certain level that you know you have to be open or look for new opportunities, or just be open to new opportunities. All right, so let's see. We're going to look at relationship, your own path. This could be spirit, this could be spirit's guidance, and then we're going to look at finance. Emotional. This is 3D, so it could even be the body, finance, the material. This is the spiritual, and this is the emotional. Okay, so relationships are what, and then the area that's going to be most affected in your life at this time. All right, and we'll get to runes and to other things. So let's look at the emotional. Ooh, 5 of coins, 8 of swords, Ace of cups. So many of you are either finding out something isn't working well in your life as to fulfillment, whether it's a relationship, friendships. You are seeking this Ace of cups, but I feel in June you're also, this is part of your abundance. So you are going to feel much more self-love, love from friends, fulfillment in your work. This could bring an awareness that something in a relationship needs to change. So if those of you that are partnered or dating, you're probably going to ask for something else or want to renegotiate, or you're going to be looking at different types of mates. Okay, you're kind of locked in. Some of you that are in a relationship, you're kind of locked into something, and there's either emotional, there could be financial issues in the relationship or family situation, or you could just feel like you're really not being heard. But Spirit is saying there is still abundance around you. So for many of you that are not partnered, this means someone is coming in. I don't know if it's going to be June, but etherically, because you're connecting in more to a bigger vision of you. And that's also what this card, abundance, has to do with, because he's in the present moment, but he's also looking out here too. It's like he's attained something, but he's looking out. And I do feel the people that you draw in, whether business partners or, personal relationship, there is going to be something quite commanding about their eyes. So June, again, brings a recognition of what's working or not working. You're going to be focusing on what brings you more connection or fulfillment. And some things for those of you that are partnered or in business relationships that have to do with anything emotional connection, you're going to be making some changes. All right, so I'm going to leave this here, Spirit's message. We're going to look at finance, the Hermit, 10 of coins. So for many of you, maybe Virgo, Cancer energy, there's a lot happening financially. You've got the 10 of coins here. You've got abundance, you've got blossoming abundance, you've got a man holding a coin. So if you're not partnered, business is picking up. And I feel like the reason things are picking up is because you're focused more on your business, right? You're focused on career, projects, making things happen, creating things, drawing things in. But you're also creating some kind of a family or group network also. And that's because you're going to be moving on. So Chariot is telling me that there is success. And June will show you some level of success, as well as, again, the direction, the possibilities that are opening. I'm going to say it again. I'm hearing definitely a message from God saying they don't know the big opportunity that's coming in. They don't know the next direction. So you're probably going to be doing some little possibilities, which is fine, because sometimes our big break happens, out of the blue. We don't know. So you've got the Hermit here. So a lot of you, again, if you're not partnered already, you're on your own, focusing on the material plane of building, of taking care of your body, your home. There's a lot with the 3D world with you, because some of you are saving money and are going to have the money for a new car or a new house. Again, look at this. There's a change in direction. You're not sure yet where to go, but there is going to be a new direction, and it's going to come from your very own higher self. Spirit, God, whatever is working things out. The universe, by your prayers, your wants, your focus, things are working out. Now, some of you may be partnered and you're feeling more on your own, or I got to do this for myself. And some of you are doing a lot of studying and or teaching. So I feel like the message is really clear for you. It doesn't matter if you're partnered or not. This is about your personal fulfillment and being open to a partner. Now, some of you are going to have some kind of discussion with a partner of like, hey, we need to decide where we're going or what we're going to be doing. Okay, this is the area of your house, the 12th house. So the area of your life that is overwhelming, yield to a greater cause or power. So I feel a lot of what's going to be inspiring you or motivating you is your spiritual life, your spiritual aspect, or your dreams, your goals, the magic in life. A lot of synchronicities coming in for you in June. Pay attention to your dreams. You may meditate more. You may journal. Again, if I really want to say, look at this guy here. Yeah, he's, King of Pentacles. He's doing the work. This is work in the outer world. This is manifesting. This is creating. This is drawing in. This is focusing on the body, on house, home, material possessions, the physicality, but he's hooked up to source. This is source. So a lot of you are pulling in a partner of some sort. Now, is that a business partner, a creative partner? You're going to be collaborating more. Or maybe you and your partner, those of you that are partnered up or in a committed relationship, you guys get on the same page. Now, it may not happen in June, but it may be in June that you're like, hey, we got to get on the same page. Or something shifts in you, and then somehow your partner and you get more on the same page. All right, let's look at Spirit. Any messages from Spirit, the spirit realm, further, or how you're doing with your spirit. Okay, 5 of Swords, your work, and Strength, Leo card, Queen of Wands. So for your self-development in June, the message is for you to work through doubt, any doubt or fear about yourself, your gifts, your path, anything that blocks you from feeling abundant, and to connect into your gifts, your soul gifts, your talents, your ability to express yourself, and where and how you want to express yourself. So you're going to notice in July, in July. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say June, July. I'm definitely getting Leo time. So this is going to be more end of end of June into July. Yeah. Where you, or something you're letting go of, an idea, doubt, certain level of fear. I don't know, I want to say like you're taking the bull by the horns, you know, or you're taking the lion by the mane. You're freeing up somehow. You're bringing in the freedom of the creative energy. So a lot of you have been focused a lot on structure and form, the material, job, work. You're going to start bringing in more of a creative aspect of you that actually taps you more into the abundance. And I'm hearing, don't be afraid to collaborate. Okay, don't be afraid to collaborate. Okay, let's look at this in alchemy now. Ooh, sparks of light, that's it. I'm going to be connecting more to that spark of light, the spark of creativity. So, you can't just do. So some of you could be going away, again, staycation, vacation. There's something that you're going to kind of let up on and focus more on the creative aspect of you. All right, let's do runes. Hope you're enjoying this. I know I am. So let's, okay. Now I promised I would read runes upward and downward. So Hegel or Hegeles, some disruption, some kind of change, and I think that has something to do with your mind or mindset. Tyr or Tiwaz. So this is a little dip in energy, but then it shows that you're protected. There's some algas. There's some kind of protection. So I'm going to ask what this change is. What's the dip? Oh, Wonjo. Okay, it brings in more joy. So I think the thing is you're gonna outlay less energy in June. You're going to be much more picky where you put your time, your energy, your money, your focus. I do think some of you are going to take some time off, or you're going to do something that's more nurturing for you or more fun. You're going to be tapping in more to the creative aspect of your being. The idea of transformation. Some of you may even start working with somebody more consistently, like a spiritual life coach, a therapist, somebody creatively, or you may even just work with a friend and say, hey, let's work on this. Let's focus on this. Because in June, you're recognizing there's something that you have overlooked in your life, and now you're going to integrate that. You're going to maximize that. Okay, let's get the Astro dice. Wow, 10th house. Oh, perfect. Venus in Sagittarius in the 10th house. So a lot of you have some spiritual business or higher learning, and the Sagittarius, the Queen of Wands, can be Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, you may be connected to someone that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements in your chart, or this is the energy you're to connect with. Venus in Sag is very fun, loving, very open, can be very blunt, knows what they want, goes after what they want, can be very creative, focuses a lot on expansion, and that's in your 10th house. So the vibration and energy, the quality of energy I would focus on is the Venus. Sag, look at Sag where it is in your chart. And 10th house is career, projects, work on a big picture, big projects, work, your public self. So for some of you, this could be a trip overseas or a planned trip or long distance trip. Some of you could be going on a trip in June. Some of you could be planning it. Some of you could be doing more digital work, social media, working online. But June is the beginning of expansion for you, abundance, okay? You've got abundance here. You've got awakening, We've got blossoming abundance, man with a coin. It's a lot of abundance. And then Ace of Cups always brings abundance. Some kind of fulfilling situation, emotionally fulfilling situation. All right, Soul Light, I hope this was very helpful and insightful for you and fun, because I feel like, I don't know, with this card for you, it's a lot about fun, having more fun, creative play, the spirit of play, high level creativity coming in. Your Soul Insights mantra is, as I tap into my soul, I tap into the spirit of play. That's it, play. When you play, you tap into abundance and you manifest, you draw in abundance. All right, Soul Lights. Well, if this resonates for you, I'd love if you haven't yet, subscribe, get the note. A lot of people don't get the notifications. I looked in the back end. A lot of people aren't getting notifications. If that's something that's important to you, we'll do what you feel of resonance or important. If you feel this video could inspire someone or help someone, don't hesitate to share it. All right, lots of love and light. Take good care. Number 2, how are you? Are you ready for complete change in your life? I feel that with you. You chose malachite, which is a very polished, powerfully polished malachite stone for connecting to your heart's desire, trusting your heart, living from the heart, living courageously. You know, courage comes from the Latin word coros, which means the core. So there's something that you're tapping into. I'll leave that pie right there from Soul Story number 1. You've got We Are the World, which this is the 10 of Cups. It's for you, there's something about interconnectedness. I feel like you're really connecting to a new group of people, or you're going to be. So June begins an opening up of your world. I think there's going to be a small connection or opening that starts you in a new trajectory. You've been working a lot on yourself. Maybe you felt separate at one point or not as connected, but I feel like there's a lot of connection that's coming in for you at this time. A lot more people, the idea of community, so you could be doing something more community. If you know your chart, you could have a very active 11th house, maybe 9th and 7th also, but especially 11th house, the house of Aquarius. There could be new people. So Spirit is saying to just be prepared and just notice the people that you're drawing in. Notice the synchronicities through the people that you're drawing in. So this is kind of setting the tone. These cards, so we've got malachite here. So there's a lot of change. You might feel a little unsettled in June. Okay, there might be a little unsettled energy. Ooh, sex appeal. Wow, okay. So you're getting out there, you're being seen, you're charismatic, you're feeling better in your body. I'm getting a lot of messages lately about people feeling better in their body, better on earth, not trying to escape earth, actually trying to just get more into the earthly experience. So could be that somebody is noticing you, you're being noticed. Just say yes. I love that. So your abundance in June has a lot to do with people, new situations, and just saying yes, being open to those invitations, being open to express yourself. This is a good time for those of you that are doing anything online or with the socials. Being seen, being in the media is really good. Working, some of you could be working 3 women together, or 3 people, or 3 men, or something. 3, there could, the whole idea of 3 or small groups could really come into play for you in June. Or you're going to be revising something with a group. Okay, because again, there's changes in existing, changes that bring new relationships in, and with malachite, changes in existing relationships. Woman holding a coin. Okay. Again, I'm thinking networking, business, appreciation. What did I say? You're going to be appreciated. Now, you could be expressing appreciation for someone, that's for sure, but I feel you are going to be appreciated more. And you've got a 42 here, the number 42, which breaks down to a 6, and then you've got 15, which breaks down to a 6. So this is heart. There's a lot to do with being appreciated, appreciating life, appreciating the opportunities that you're having or creating, appreciating yourself, and you being appreciated. So if you have been feeling underappreciated or underutilized, some of you at work, you haven't been as utilized, I think that supervisor, that boss is going to start noticing you. You're going to feel more of a connection. Even if you don't stay at your current job, you're going to feel much more of a connection. You're going to see how you fit in. That's a big learning lesson for you, not only in June, but this lifetime, is how you fit in. Then you've got the garden and gate. So I do see with this, June could bring a little bit of lamenting or looking in the past or looking out, knowing that changes are coming, especially with that Malachite. So I feel like some of you, you know what the changes are. You realize that it's just about timing. When are the changes coming in your life? You know what the changes are. That's important. Spirit is saying, tell them again. You know what the changes are. It's just about time. What's the timing? And I do feel some of your changes have to do with synchronistic timing. It has to do with new people coming in your life. Just be very open to groups right now is what I'm hearing. It's time for you to be just more open. Let's see what area in your life in June really activates. Wow, it's so funny because I thought, okay, well, it's 8th house, but you've got Uranus, and I had said the 11th house. But this is your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. So even though this isn't a house, it's a planet. So this is an energy that I feel like this is not only an energy for you to align with, is kind of expect the unexpected. I'm getting that a lot with June, and the numerology shows that, it being 13, 4, 49. It's almost like there's a part of your life that's secure or stable, or you've got it going, and then another part just completely changes. So just be open to sudden events, but also for you in June, new insights or ahas or different ideas. You're going to be looking more, look at all this blue here. So there's a lot coming in through the 6th chakra and the throat chakra. Now, when you add the 6th chakra and the throat, 6 and 5, you get 11. So the 11th chakra and 11th dimension has to do with soul tribe, soul group, soul community. So you're getting a call to connect with your soul tribe, soul group, soulmates. You're probably going to be seeing 1111 a lot, or you already are seeing 1111 a lot. And I feel a lot of you have this idea that you're being guided, but you don't quite know where. You know, you have some ideas of what you want to do and where you're going, but you're not sure of time or timing. Like, what's the timing? Who am I going to connect with? Which person is it? Is it this one? Is it that one? Some of you could also wear blue a lot. I'm feeling if you have been kind of down or quote unquote blue, something is lightening up. Any heaviness or heavy vibes. If you've been feeling heavy in your clothes, heavy in your body, there is going to be some breakthrough. Now, for some of you, this comes in the physical form, the body, where you've lost that weight you want to, or whatever it is. If you wanted to put on pounds, or maybe you've been, doing flexible work, strength training, maybe you've been doing weights to bulk up, and now you're going, whoa, I'm bulking, I look good, I like how I look. Maybe some of you are unbulking, some of you are bulking, some of you are feeling better in the cardio, some of you are going to put clothes on and go, oh, look how they fit me now, those jeans fit me, that belt fits me. So you are feeling much better in your skin, Uranus goes there. Now the 8th house, this transformational area of your life, is about shared resources and intense emotions. Well, that's the sex appeal. So some of you, a relationship goes deeper, or some of you could have a little affair or sex thing, or maybe You start dating someone and it's a very sensual sexual connection. Some of you may have friends that you open up to more intimately. Some of you could be receiving money from funding or crowdfunding, loans, banks. Your partner, if you are, those of you that are partnered, there could be increase financially. Some of you, the transformation is you finally know what you need and want on a deeper level in relationship. So depending on your chart, some of you may know your chart, maybe your 8th house is activated right now, or the 2nd and 8th. I do feel for some of you this does bring in, if not in June, I would say the next 3 months, 3 to 6 months at the most, brings in a chunk of money or increase financially. Now, for some of you, this could be a inland revenue reimbursement, tax reimbursement, what do you call it? Tax return, not tax return, but when you get money back. Someone could owe you money and that money comes in. So deep connecting. And again, sex, the sex of the 8th house is deep. So you may just even be connecting with people on a deeper level, on a soul level. The 8th house is also the soul house. It's about soul-mated connections, soul tribe, soul community. It's a soul path, the 8th house. So you may be connecting with people on a deeper level where it's like not just physically, even though they're physically attracted to you, it could be because of the deeper connection, the intimacy, the spiritual connection. 8th house has to do with the occult, magic, mysticism, alchemy. So it could be that you're attractive because you are connecting. 8th house has to do with Scorpio and Pluto. It's Pluto, Plutonic. So you've got Pluto energy and Uranus energy. Alrighty. Wow. Very powerful. I get a very powerful energy, but also a very light energy. It's very interesting. I get very light and playful with you, soul story number 2, but I also get like your, Uranus energy and 8th house, Pluto, Scorpio. It's like you have a command of the Kundalini energy. That's the sex appeal. You have a command of your energy. And that's very appealing to a group of people or a lot of, one person or a lot of people. All right, so we're going to look at relationships. Now, this is relationships of all kinds. It could be intimate. It could be dating. We'll see what comes up. It could be who you're with now. This is Spirit's message, or what you're working on spiritually or emotionally, or clearing any patterns. This could be your self-development or spiritual integration. And then I'm looking at this as finance, the 3D world, whatever comes up in the 3D world. And that could also include anything with the body. I'm hearing to look at this too, Page of Swords. So there's definitely with the 8th house, House of Scorpio, there is something or someone that you are, I want to say cutting out, or a habit or behavior. You're getting this insight that's coming in. Like, if I want to have this or live this, there's something I have to do. So some of you could also be getting a big idea, a great idea, right now or in June. Okay, we're going to put that to the side there. Whoops, I keep hitting that camera. Okay, let's look. Relationship, King of Swords, 7 of Swords in the Fountain. Okay. I'm getting a couple soul stories here, okay? Different soul groups. One is, some of you have met someone that's pretty amazing. It's probably slow. Some of you are dating and you met somebody, or you're with, or some of you could be with this person where you don't feel, you're not trusting them. You're feeling like something is off with them, or you're wanting more intimacy, especially with that 8th house. So there could be an awareness of something in a relationship is not working. You're wanting more depth, more connection, and they just don't have it. Or when you got together with them, maybe you didn't have as much depth, and now you've gone through a lot of eighth house, you've had an awakening, connecting to this deeper part of you. Or some of you with this yes card, you want to do more. You want to travel, you want to do this, you want to do that, and they're not wanting to do it. So there is an awareness of a particular relationship not working out. Now, some of you, this could be with a boss or a supervisor or a creative partner. You could be feeling stuck, or you're not getting the whole story or the whole truth in the situation. But Spirit is reminding you that you're connected to infinite source. Okay, you've got the infinity sign here. When we turn the infinity sign, it's an 8, but it symbolizes the higher self and lower self. So this is about connecting into your higher self, and at this time, more taking care of yourself. Some of you are in a relationship that it's okay, but it's not the whole thing. It's not what you want. And so some of you are going to be having some conversations like, hey, I need more of this, or I want to go in this direction, or you're going to be planning for that. If you're newly dating, I feel like it's not yet a strong connection. It's also saying for some of you are kind of not revealing all. You're not feeling quite safe or comfortable in a certain connection, whatever type of relationship that is. You're not wanting to reveal all that you're doing or all that you're focused on. And actually with the Page of Swords, I would say you're learning something new about relationship or how to relate or boundaries. So whether you are intimately connected with someone in a friendship or dating someone, or you're in a committed relationship, you're learning something in June about boundaries. And not always having to have someone completely on the same page as you, and still being able to keep your focus. Okay, I hope that helps. It's interesting. I think that there's something there about the boundaries with you. A lot to do with boundaries, and not oversharing, not over talking, kind of keeping more to yourself. Okay, we're going to go to finance, and then we're going to go to Spirit. Spirit's in the middle because everything stems from Spirit. Oh, the Devil, Capricorn, Judgment, Archangel Gabriel, 6 of Cups, things from the past coming back. Well, you got to make changes. That's it. Some of you are repeating a pattern, a past pattern in regards to money. Now, are you the one that has more income or more money and you're overdoing, you're overhelping, oversharing? Is somebody a slacker around you? You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be looking at, who is in my life, and are they contributing? And am I overdoing? But am I not being appreciated again? So you're going to be looking at relationship dynamics in June. There's a lot about family dynamics, how you grew up. Some of you could be partnered for a very long time and you want to change it up, which is healthy. There's a great book, A Couple's Journey. I use it with my clients, especially those that are wanting to know more about couples, or when I'm doing couples counseling. We have to change it up, whether it's intimate partnerships, friendships, jobs. That's one thing why people get, have less fulfillment in jobs, because sometimes we need to change up the job, the routine within the job, the job title, right? The career, we need to change it up. So you're going to have to change something up. It's going to be very apparent in June, something needs to change. I can't do this anymore. I'm too locked in. I need, it's like I feel also with this sex appeal here. Say yes, woman holding a coin, appreciation. God, you are definitely with the 6 of Cups and this, the garden and the gate. contemplating, where can I free up? And 8th house is about having more support. Uranus is about freeing up. I feel like sex appeal and saying yes is like just getting more into the vibrational frequency of adaptability, fluidity, creativity, loosening up your schedule, loosening up the time that you spend on something. And then you might have to have boundaries. You might have to say, hey, this is mom time, this is dad time, this is me time, whatever. This is my alone time. This is my time to work on this project, or this is my time to play, or this is my time to lay in the hammock. I don't know what it is. For each of you, it's going to be different. Wow. And then Spirit, 4 of Coins, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, look at that. Power, look at that. This is the vibe. This is the tone. So the theme for you, it's looking like boundaries, connecting into yourself, your body, the vibe, being open, doing more, saying yes to people, yes to life, yes to your creative impulse, yes to opportunities, yes to invitations. So Spirit is bringing you some downloads, especially with that Page of Swords. Again, you could be studying something. There could be an idea, an aha, or something that you start putting into form, maybe writing. But Spirit is saying, the 4 of Coins, you've got to take care of yourself, and that there is a new energetic patterning coming in that's going to up-level things. So I would say expect messages from Spirit. Could be in your dreams. Most likely, I feel, with the 8 of Wands and We Are the World, that your messages are going to come from readings like this, songs on the radio, people, kind of more 3D rather than dreams. That doesn't mean you're not going to get messages from your dreams. Many of you will, but a lot of it is going to be, oh, that license plate, oh, that song I heard, or that phrase, or I keep seeing this bird or this animal being, or I keep seeing this bumper sticker, I keep seeing this billboard, or or this movie keeps coming up, or this song keeps coming up. So you're really linking up. Look at all that yellow, and then the yellow orange here. You're really linking up this month to the universe, to the pull of the universe. And a big part for you is appreciating your gifts, what you have, and just being open for others to appreciate you. And I do feel there's going to be a lot of communication, maybe there's overcoming miscommunication. But something is changing that brings you much more stability, and for many of you, it's going to be more of an inner stability. All right, let's look at the runes, my lovely runes. Okay, for soul story number 2. Ooh, few. Love that. I love few. Increase, abundance. Oh, and you're coming out of stagnation, stillness, things being the same. You could have felt things were stagnant or not moving, and few brings increase, movement, new direction, and Perth, or Pertho, is destiny. So there could be some secrets revealed in June with that 8 of Wands and Perth, or Pertho there. Something that you don't know is going to happen, ends up happening. Surprise with Uranus, unexpected. Now this could be somebody out of the blue coming in your life with Uranus there. It could be a job, a career. It could be a new direction. It could be a message from Spirit. It's going to be something that you need with Perth there. It's going to be something that you need to know, that you've wanted to know. Something that enhances your life. It's not just something like, oh, I didn't know what time that movie was on Netflix, or when it's gonna, when it was gonna appear. Now, few also has to do with an investment, a financial investment that ends up being very fruitful. So if you are investing in something, it would show that there's a payoff. You may not know when. Now, what's interesting, you've got Ice there, Isa, King of Swords and Seven of Swords. So this could be a cooling off in a relationship and then it picks up, but yet you don't know where it's going to go. Or maybe you haven't been dating, you just started dating, you don't know where it's going with Perth. So this is like kind of just saying, look, you're on the right track, you're on the right path. With Uranus there, Perth there, you're not going to know necessarily what's coming up for you. I mean, you know what's coming up for you in your immediate future, but for some reason, some things are a bit blocked from you right now. Okay? Not blocked. Okay, let me ask Spirit. Okay, no, the timing is there. So it's funny because also Perth has to do with South Node, and you got Six of Cups, which is the past or memories. So you could have a lot of memories or deja vu in June. And then, or realizing this is not what I want or this is what I want. Some of you, there could be a deeper commitment in relationship also that's coming in. But you're questioning it. Is it really what I want? Is the depth there? Is the emotional depth there? What else can I say? I think with sex appeal, you don't know who is into you. I think you're being seen more, and I think there's people that are into you that you don't know yet that are into you. So this could be someone from the past coming back to connect with you. This could just be your social media, picking up, people really connecting with you. If you're wanting to share your gifts more online or sell something online, share something online, sell something through social media, that's going to be increasing. Now, some of you, this could be even just working in person, people seeing you in person. But the tone for you this month is really a vibration of the Kundalini, of feeling yourself, feeling your body. I mean, Uranus is major Kundalini energy. That's like, up the spine, right? If you turn it this way, the base of this going up. So I don't know, expect things to just really shift, especially in your body. All right, let's look at the Astro Dice for you. Ooh, the Moon, 11th house, Uranus. What did I say? Uranus. So the Moon in Leo. So if you have been looking for people, so you've got the Moon, Leo, 11th house, and then of course Uranus rules the 11th house. So this for sure tells me with We Are the World here, a big change for you is new people in your life, a new group, a new community, online, offline, really connecting into 1111, being guided synchronistically. I'm wondering, soul story number 1, there might be a little bit of, I think your reading in some ways is very different, but there's a couple nuggets there. And it's funny because I left the pyrite nugget there. But you've got the Moon in Leo. So you're attracting people you're going to have much more of a heart connection with, that you're going to feel much more comfortable with, or like, wow, we're on the same page, or they inspire me, I inspire them. A lot of heart energy in this new group that's coming in, or where you're going to work. If it's a job situation, then that means the people that you work with, you feel a strong connection to, a soulmate connection, or, at the very kindred spirits. You're really starting to attract more. And for those of you that are more creative, you're drawing in more creative types, more artists. You're being, the message, and widen your circle. There we go. Widen your circle, soul story number 2. It's time to widen your circle. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, there we go. Widen your circle. All right, lovies, your Soul Insights mantra is, as I connect in with my soul for soul play, I say yes to life and all its opportunities. That's it. And some of you, your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm having fun widening my circle of soul expression and soul experience. Widen your circle brings a lot of increase and abundance. All right, soul lights, I hope this resonates for you. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you feel a resonance, feel free to share the video, like and subscribe. And just have a beautiful June if I don't see you in the next readings. Lots of love and light. Hello, soul light. All right, this is soul story number 3, and you chose New Vision. The crystal you chose is carnelian, a beautiful polished carnelian. And I feel like it's a drop. Now, for some, this could be a teardrop. This could be a drop of something, a drop that you're receiving. And I almost feel like there's something being provided for you in June. Some need is being met. I don't know where that's coming from. It's channeled info. I don't know. A need is being met. I've got New Vision, which is the 12 energy. So something, you might be, it's a hangman. You might feel like you're in a bit of a standstill, but for some of you, I don't feel it's a standstill. I feel you pulled yourself out of something to get a better view of something. You're getting a new vision. Your soul, there's a soul vision that's coming in, something that you've completed, or you're tapping into universal energies, the cosmos. You're tapping into the higher mind of creation to manifest something. Okay, you're definitely drawing in. There's a lot that's growing. Some of you could be involved in sacred geometry, understand sacred geometry, maybe sound healing, vibrational healing, or understand frequency. I'm hearing. Could be metaphysicians also. So your very own soul is pulling you out of something to get a new vision or bigger vision. So that's really the theme and the tone for you in June. Now let's see what else. Ooh, allowing. Okay. Allowing. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Well, look at this card with all the stars. So you could be tapping into Mother Mary energy. Virgin Mother, Madre de Berina. Some of you could be, I get a lot of metaphysical energy, occult, maybe even astrology, numerology. New vision, you're writing something. So a lot of you could be doing stream of consciousness or channeled writing. That could also be something that's coming up for you. All right, let's see what else. Door to spirit. Yeah, look at that. All the stars and spiritual energy. Allowing. I'm getting messages already. Soul story number 3, healer of the ages. You are very advanced beings, advanced souls. Some of you are working with an animal being, a doggy being that wants to move somewhere else, is not happy where they are and wants to be moved on. You're getting a lot of messages from the spirit realm. Some of you work with animal beings, animal communicators, or you could see a lot of animals or a lot of birds around where you are. There's a lot that has to do with nature with you. But you're getting a new vision for your life or the way to do your service of being a service. Now, the message from you in June, the theme is allowing the unfolding that all comes from spirit. So you see, she is looking up at spirit, but very grounded. Gotta drink a little tea, drinking my tea. So you might have felt a little spacey, or like kind of like hung out to dry, or like you've been in this waiting pattern. Some of you are healing mother stuff, mother issues of mothering yourself. I get a strong healing energy of healing the mother principle, the feminine principle within you. Some of you, it has to do with women, trusting your feminine side, healing the mother-daughter wound. Could be mother-son wound, but there's a lot with the mother, divine mother, and the earthly mother to free you up. So I would say spend time in June. For some of you, it's going to be the next 3 to 6 months, or 3 to 4 months. But a lot of you, it is definitely in June. Look at that cornucopia. All source stories so far have gotten some level of abundance, a lot of abundance. I'm hearing with you, you're taken care of, so you can focus on this other stuff. And this is also about healing self-esteem, having the self-esteem, really honoring your gifts. Then you've got the thinking woman, because you're going to be thinking. You're thinking about either your feminine side, the woman that you are, or your feminine side, or your mother, or women in general, or the feminine aspect of being, which is the allowing part of us, and you've got allowing there. So a lot of you could have been maybe too much in your masculine, trying to push and make things happen. And by allowing and getting more into the feminine aspect of your being, you get a new vision, you get a new focus, a new idea, a new perception. So really healing the mother, yin yang, there it is, you're getting rebalanced. The masculine, the feminine, the electrical, magnetic, as within, as without, as above, as below. So you're getting, in 22 is a master number because you're building a new foundation. Then you've got strategy, 21-3. So this is actually a strategy coming from your soul, like redoing something to get more to the soul design of you. If you can see here, the star. And remember, I did say journal. So journaling, writing things down, journaling, drawing things out, doing a vision board, going on a vision quest. Just start even noticing what you like or what you want more of. And, I'd like that. I want to try that. Or I want that. Give yourself more choice is what I'm hearing. You've got a lot of cards, soul story number 3. A lot of these energy oracle cards. So I'm going to put those there. So the strategy is not to say everything. Keep some things to yourself. Keep some things within. There's a lot about structure with you, finance, but a lot in the mind. So you're an amazing healer. Some of you do that as a profession. You tap into those healing, but you're going to your next level of healing that has to do with your next level of self-expression so that you're feeling better about yourself. Your next level of confidence and self-esteem and mothering and taking care of yourself and being okay that something can be wrong. You could be wrong about something. That doesn't mean that you're wrong, that there's something wrong about you. But a lot of you are learning to get out of the ego. 7th house has to do with people. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. So June is going to bring you into a focus of us and them, me and them. This is me, this is how I am, this is my interaction, and this is them. You have a lot of trust issues to work through. It's all about mothering yourself, taking care of yourself. I don't care if you're the burliest man, it doesn't matter. This is all about the mothering Is it through food? Is it through, it's funny because before I started this reading, I was thinking of food, some food that I wanted to get. So that could be through food. You've got to find ways to mother yourself and not have people do it externally. Not your children, not your animal beings, not your dogs, not your cats, not your parrots, not buying things, not have people. You have to learn to mother yourself, to take care of yourself. So I would say for you, therapists, counselors, psychics, guides in your life, partners, committed relationships. This could be legal dealings. This could be those that represent or help you, whether business associates. So relationships of all kinds are highlighted for you in June, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. I feel for some of you, you're in about an 18-month cycle, or you're starting one that has to do with relationship. And you're looking at yourself in relationship. You have to get a new vision, soul story number 3, of your world, of yourself, a perception on, and other people. So you're going to be reminiscing a lot. Starts in June for you, a lot of reminiscing. Going over things in your life about care and nurturing. How can I just allow? How can I not have to force things? Are you able to listen to other people and take things in? Trust your own intuition and develop that inner guidance. But some of you have emotional stuff that's pulled you off track. Okay, you're not getting, some of you are not getting clear messages because of the wounding. And we all have wounding. The thing is to know what our wounding is, know what our patterning is, so that we can say, oh, I'm a little like this. I tend to do that. I tend to look at things this way. I tend to push my will, or I tend to be stubborn in this area. So let me course correct, or let me take a pause. Or let me ask a trusted friend, a partner, a mate, right? A partner, a mate, a good friend, a colleague, a therapist, a guide, a soul coach, spiritual coach, but somebody that obviously isn't going to project onto you. So you're preparing for just better relationships. I'm going to say more life enhancing, more. But we're going to look at relationships with you. And let's see. So I'm going to look at relationships, spiritual messages specifically for snuck out there. This is about your path, self-development. This is also messages specifically for you from Spirit this time. And then we're going to look at finance, career, finance, 3D. So this is more 5D and above, but how it affects the 3D. So relationship, 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, reversed. So you may not be handling something well right now, or something has thrown you off energetically, maybe a situation, you didn't know what to do. You might have pulled your energy back, or maybe felt more stuck or stagnant. But now, 3 of Coins, you are branching out. I feel some of you are starting to either maybe get a new job or working with somebody else. You're more in the mode. So if you've been looking for somebody to collaborate with or to work with, somehow I feel like sound bowls with you, crystal healing bowls. I'm also getting, I heard Latino or Latin America, South America. I'm hearing Spanish. Zimbabwe, I hear some kind of big drum. But some of you are doing, again, you got Healer of Ages. So some of you, you're going to be perhaps going through a bit of a dark night of the soul, or you have been going through a very challenging time in your spiritual path. Some of you are using crystal bowls, healing bowls. Maybe you're going to start doing sound baths, or you already do sound baths. But the key for you is to work with groups, whether in person or online, and to share your gifts. And that's why I feel you're having to overcome something with trust, whether trusting the other person or trusting yourself, and then that moves that energy into dominion, where you're able to take the Ace of Wands of inspiration and insight and create inspired action, right? So this could be, again, if you're partnered, this has to do with, the person you're with. Those of you that have been wanting to date or meet someone, I would say yes, next 3 to 9 months. Now that could be June also, but I don't know. June, it's such a short time period, but you're going to meet somebody through group, through business, could be work, you could be consulting, and they may be a musician or an artist, or you are a musician or an artist. You may meet them while you're traveling, or you may travel once you meet them. So some of you are calling in playmates to play, to do more of your healing work with, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. But don't think, be open to people helping you, that we don't heal all alone. Wholeness, healing comes from the Latin, Old English word, ohalen, wholeness. Wholeness implies other people. Yeah, some of you are very afraid to reveal something about yourself or reveal yourself. All right, let's look at finance, money, 3D. Ooh, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 10 of Coins. Now, why every time? I always put my cards upright. So some of you have had some kind of situation where financially you took a hit, there's a pinch, something, a opportunity didn't happen, or this is a warning to budget, because I do feel there could be, now you have cornucopia, okay, which cornucopia is abundance, and that's abundance in all things. Some of you could, in 11, so it could be synchronistic or working within groups. You have to find a community is what I'm hearing, or work with other people than besides yourself. There is going to be more clients or customers. For some of you, or those of you that represent people or work with people, there is going to be an increase financially, but also you're going to have the resources to do what it is you want to do. Some of you, you need fresh fruit and vegetables. I'm getting that. You need to change your diet. There's something about the diet or how you're eating. Now, 3 of Cups, again, healing the wounding of relationship, healing the wounding on the emotional level, healing the emotional body, so that you can tap into the abundance or the cornucopia of being with other people or working with other people. There could be a lot that you do on your own right now that feels a bit of burdensome, that feels a bit of like, gosh, I'm doing a lot, or I'm doing a lot on my own, or some of you could have moved, there could have been a long distance move, and you're just getting your ground legs. But I do feel if you open up to the wounding on the emotional level of working with groups or working with people or traveling with people or staying with people, or you're really being asked to heal the mothering emotional aspect of you, and that taps you more into this abundance. Okay, so I'm going to put that up right. Let's look at your path. Ooh, 10 of Cups, the Devil, 6 of Coins, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, these were some of the ones that were in soul story number 2 a little bit. So what I get with this, you have everything that you need. The Devil, Capricorn. Okay. Uranus, Pluto energy. You've got the 7th house, which is Libra, 10 of Cups. So Spirit is sending you people to connect with, and you're learning how to open up emotionally without, strategy, without jumping all the way in or giving yourself over, losing yourself in a relationship, or being in relationships that are based on trauma bonding. You are going to be going through a tough patch that gets you to focus on, does this feel right or good to me? In other words, you could be snowed by people with that strategy, like, they promise you the world, this, that, da-da-da-da, and then they let you down because you jump in. Now, this could be some of you in the past. So you're going to be looking for reciprocity. You're not going to be jumping into situations right now. You're going to be looking at what's the give and take. So you're going to slow things down a bit. Spirit wants you to slow things down a bit. Why? I'll tell you why. So that you can get a new vision. You can get a new perception. So a lot of you are moving out of, you've been focused a lot on projection. You project a lot. What this person means, what they think. And so I feel like you're going through a major growth point to get you unstuck so that you're living better in the 3D reality. So there could be a lot coming up about past situations, past relationships, current relationships. You're weighing things. You're definitely looking in the past. If you look at looking in the back, and 47 distills to 11. That's 11, 11. 5-1 distills to a 6. Heart energy. 32, 5, which is all about new transition, new directions, new people, new influences. 21, 3 about creativity. 22, 4 is that's master number, but it's about building something new. So your spirit, your particular spirit guides, your higher self, God, however you want to look at it, your God is really helping you to get this 10 of Cups, this fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, emotionally fulfilling relationships, emotionally fulfilling people that you can trust, but it's trusting yourself. And what can really help you is sound and tone and healing. And you are a healer. You are an amazing healer. You know, just because I've made mistakes in my life and some biggies, especially when I did not listen to my higher self. But then I got people around me that I trusted, teachers and good friends and partner that I'm like, okay, I can check in with them and I can say, they can be honest with me, brutally honest, a few of them, which is fine. I prefer that. So for you, anything that has to do with sound, music, tone, maybe you already connect to the crystal healing bowls and use those. Maybe you're doing sound baths or healing, but the way for your healing and to connect with people is through tone and sound and music. And for some of you also art. You may be painting. Because Spirit wants you to get out of this, this energy here. I feel Spirit sends you so many people to help you and you tune them out. So, because you're not feeling safe. But you are going to start feeling safer and safer and create something of meaning and purpose, or more meaning and purpose in your life, or more fun. So this is about this new vision coming in. Let's look at the runes, and then we'll look at the astral dice. I'm curious what your runes say, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, Dagaz, ending Dagaz. Gradual progress, things getting better, things lightening up. Soul story number 3, Tyr or Tiwaz, the spiritual warrior, Mars energy, cutting through. Now let's see where you're coming from, though. Where are you coming from? Oh, Lagos. So trying to listen to your intuition. You might feel timid. You might very well be aware that you are in a new direction, or a new energy, or new influence, or you're learning something new. So this again is to connect into the feminine aspect of you. You're very much healing the feminine aspect of you. The mothering principle of you, how you take care of you. Now some of you, this is issues with your mother, whether she's on this dimension or another one. You know, is she in spirit or physical, dense, doesn't matter. You need to ask yourself, what did I integrate? It's you integrated certain ways of being. Now, let's see where this goes. Oh, reversed. So not being happy in relationship, or there's could be some sadness or energy not feeling good, or you're re-looking at things to see what makes me happy. what truly makes me happy. And for a lot of you, it's friends, like family. Some of you, it could be a family of your own. Some of you, it's community, but it's definitely opening up to heal the deeper issue of mothering, whether it's your mother you had growing up, or caregiver, or women in general. Maybe some of you had a rough patch dating, So things are going to pick up and get slightly better and better. Degaz is gradual bettering, like the light, like Degaz is the sun, the sunlight, the solar energy, rises, the sunrise. It doesn't go, it's like bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. All right, let's look at Astral Dice for Soul Story number 3. These beautiful beings. You have so much to offer, Soul Story number 3. I want you to know this. Whether it's relationship you're wanting or seeking, more meaningful relationships, trust me, if you do what is in this reading, you're going to change your life around. And I feel a lot of you are already doing it, or you're knowing that you want to or you need to. Because Spirit is wanting to bring you that Wheel of Fortune. Complete change of circumstances. Some of you, because this is the area of relationship, you could meet someone, or maybe you're going to partner with someone to do some type of healing work. Maybe they're doing one part of the healing and you're doing another. I don't know. It's a lot with you with partnering. All right, let's look at something else. Okay. Tres de alma, the soul of 3. Oh, that's interesting. South node. Yeah, 12th house. Okay, this is telling me, and Virgo, that your worth and value you're really having to look at. And of course, you've got citrine, which has to do with value and worth. So it's time for you to look in your past. Hypnotherapy will be helpful. Sound healing. I don't know about NLP, but hypnotherapy or repatterning work, you've got to look at the past, the 12th house, what you came in with. It could be other lifetime, other dimensional. It's your past, it's your subconscious. What's in your unconscious mind? What's the subconscious programming? What do you believe about yourself that needs to shift, that you need to let go of? So you're in a phase, and again, I'm saying it's starting in June, but it goes on, and it probably is emphasized in the time of Virgo. So August, you're going to be very aware of, oh, I do this to block myself, or I was taught this, or I learned this. You're getting a bigger vision. You're getting healing on a bigger level, a deeper level, to really have some expansion in your life. You're actually at a very powerful, powerful time. This is a piece, some of you have already looked at it before, but it's coming around again to do, as all healing does. We all go through it. But I do feel you're moving into a space of more love, nurturing yourself, more self-love, self-acceptance, and more nurturing. You're teaching yourself this. Someone could be coming, there could be a woman, there could be someone very psychic or spiritual in your life that's trying to help you. Or maybe they're showing you what true love is. Sometimes we think love is people agreeing with us, right? I learned this a long time ago. That's not so true. I had a very, very, very close friend years and years ago, and when I went through something with my doggy being dying, some days I was getting an hour of sleep. No joke. Sometimes I didn't sleep the whole night because she was up and down, and I was taking her outside, taking her to the hospital, in, out. And this person, they're not in a good relationship. There was someone on, let's say, the narcissistic spectrum, trauma bonding. They just, I don't know if you've ever, and I've caregiven, and as a shaman and also bereavement counselor, I've been with death and dying, but it's very different when it's someone that's like your child, your animal being your fur baby, or a family member. Certain family members, it could be this way. I was in shock. And this person just couldn't be there. They were so self-centered. It was just so interesting, and I couldn't respond. I tried to stay friends with them and say, hey, let's talk things through, or so I had to look at my patterning. I had to look at, wow, how could somebody, and then people that I didn't know would be there, I didn't expect to be there, were so gracious and kind and helpful. I had a couple good friends and a client take me to the vet. It was during COVID to, I hope me saying that word does not get my my video demonetized, because I've gotten warnings from my other channel. Somebody was there. So, but I had to look, and I still look at myself. I still do my own healing work and inner work and therapy, hypnotherapy, all of the above. So I feel like you are hitting upon a lifelong like healing, and looking at healing is not that, oh, it's because I did something wrong or I'm not as evolved. That if you recognize your gifts, like I have friends that have different gifts than I have, and I go to them for help, and they come to me for help with my gift. You know, I have some friends that are just amazing in certain areas, and I may be doing something similar to them, but I don't have that kind of gift. So I feel like you're opening up and realizing, well, this is my gift, and I can be open to other people sharing their gift with me. Take the time to look within. Virgo brings healing, brings issues around diet. You might have some tummy things going on. Look at the diet. Look at what you're taking in your life, in your mind. What are you taking in your body? And just know your higher self, spirit, is placing you in a position for things to get better. All right? Wow. Deep, deep healing, soul story number 3. Deep, deep healing. But you are a gifted healer as well. You're gifted in what your field. You're gifted in what you bring to others. And if stuff comes up for you to look at, to heal, that's just part of the earth game. We all do that. All right. Lots of love to you. Your Soul Insights mantra is, as I allow the yearning and healing of my heart, I connect into the deeper parts of my soul for more love and meaning in my life. Much love and light to you.